guys, Do It on a Dime here. So I'm upstairs above the garage in our bonus playroom, and I'm going to give you a tour of the playroom. You okay, Carson? All right, let's show you guys what we did. And even if you don't have kids and you don't need playroom organization, some of the tips that are in this video could just be used for a small space in general. So I hope you enjoy it.
So here's a before look at this space when we moved into our house 2 years ago. It was horrible. There was this gross map on this wall, the really ugly ceiling fan, and those fluorescent lights, the same kind that you would find in a school building, and plus it smelled really, really bad. So what we did was we painted the entire room, we removed the map, which was wallpaper, so it was horrible, but we made it a really nice, inviting space.
So here you come up the stairs, and this is the playroom, and there's Carson just kind of chilling watching me here. And the reason that we're setting up this playroom now when Carson is so young is because I went back to work part-time. If you follow my other channel, you know that, and I will link it on the screen as well as down below. But I wanted to make sure that the kids who came over to our house, like the woman who's watching him and those kids, had a place to play. So that's why I wanted to make sure that this room was ready and good to go. So let's get on with the budget tips. So you guys, if you have kids, or maybe you're a grandma and you have little kids playing at your house, this baby gate I would recommend in a heartbeat. It is amazing, and it's literally the cheapest one you can find. If you know anything about baby gates, you know that they can retail upwards of $100. This one I got on Amazon. I'm not being sponsored, no, but I will link it down below for you all. It just stretches out like this. It's got this little support in the middle. It needs to go into like studs, so that's really important to keep in mind when installing it. But you guys, this was $30. So cheap. Like I said, I will link it in the description so you can buy one. But it extends over a really wide area like this. And to hook it in, you can actually do this one-handed, which is pretty awesome. There's like a little hook that it slips into in the bottom. And then this, you just push down on, and then it hooks right along the side, just like that. So that's how you install it. And for the price, you just cannot beat it. And then it just disappears like that, right? Because gates are just so cumbersome. And I just love that now this is open. So when kids aren't playing up here, like people are sleeping up here, it's easy. The second tip that I have for you guys, Carson, you are so cute, man. You are just listening to me, aren't you? The second budget tip that I have for you guys is these shelves. Yeah, I recognize the fact that they're not novel. Pretty much every person in the world has those shelves, right? But to get them for like the cheapest possible, I got this shelf for $40 from Target, no joke. And these bins were on sale for I think like $2.50 a piece, which is pretty good for Target, but they're great. You can just pull them out, you can store toys in them, and I just absolutely love this. Plus it makes it really easy for the sitter when she's putting stuff away. One thing I will say, and you'll notice that I also have toys in this shelf over here. One thing that I will say is don't go through right away and label everything, because I feel like that's what everybody wants to do. They organize something and then they want to label bins right away. Live with the system first to see how it works for you, and then go through and label the bins once you find like exactly what you need. Over here I have the little television stand. I actually got that from the Goodwill, you guys. I think it was like $6. And we don't have cable up here, and dropping a cable line is super, super expensive. So what I would actually recommend is getting something called a Roku. I will link it down below. It's $50 for unlimited streaming of your Netflix. So we have Netflix up here, we have Pandora up here, and that way you don't feel like all alone with a kid. Do you know what I mean? And then underneath, these are just Dollar Tree dishwash bins, and I keep extra diapers. So that way we always have, you know, easy to access diapers up here, and like extra blankets and stuff, just because you don't want to have to run downstairs every single time you want to do those things. All of the toys that you see were consigned. I pay retail for nothing because these toys are going to get loved on. That table was a hand-me-down, but it's going to be great for crafts later on. And then this, you guys, I seriously love this piece of furniture. And if you are struggling with a small space and like you don't have an extra guest bedroom, but you want somebody to be able to come over your house and sleep, I would highly, highly recommend this piece from IKEA. I believe it retails for $700, and I'm going to put a link on the screen, but I have to do all of this one-handed with the baby. Yes, I'm crazy talented, right? This actually picks up like that, you see? So it's actually storage underneath here to keep like blankets and pillows and all that jazz. And it turns into a bed. So let me show you how that happens. Carson's hanging out down there. We'll see how much time I have. All you have to do is pull this back, just like that. And then using these tabs, you're gonna lift it up just like that, and there you go. You have a double bed. This can sleep up to 2 people, and for like $600 or $700 to be able to sleep family who are coming to stay, it's perfect. Plus it doubles as a couch. So if you're in that situation, I would recommend this piece of furniture. Now, one thing that I will say about it is it's comfortable. I mean, you know, as comfortable as you're gonna get for like a $600 item or whatnot. But if you're gonna be sleeping on this long term, like more than a couple days stay, I would recommend getting just like a cover like this. I think these run about $50 or so at Bed Bath & Beyond, and you can just put it over the top, so it just gives a little bit of extra cushion for people who are sleeping there long term. And then over here, this is an old table that used to be downstairs and stuff from IKEA, and just a little quote that says keep calm and play on, that I got offline, and I'm actually going to be doing a video about that soon. So anyways, that is our bonus room. We love it. This is going to be such a great play place, escape from, you know, the downstairs. We don't have to like clutter it all up with toys. It's easy to put away, and it was done on a crazy budget. And for those of you guys who are wondering, this room is actually separate from central air, so you do have to turn on the heater like in the winter time and the AC a little bit in the summer, but it is, what month is it? It is November, and it is really not that cold up here, and I would say it's about 50 degrees outside, but you guys know heat rises, so this room really stays pretty comfortable all season long. We really don't have a big problem with it being too cold up here, especially once you get warm bodies up here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below, Carson, if you have suggestions for organizing, especially organizing on a budget, or you have cool products that you have found for cheap. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!